This is TWiT.
Surprisingly, look who's making a comeback, I guess. I mean, we kind of knew this was happening anyway with HMD Global behind the helm. So they revealed 5 new Nokia devices at MWC. Yes, 5. That's a whole hand. It's a big announcement is also that all the phones going forward are going to be Android One, laced with Android One, which kind of shows there's a particular market for these phones that they're going after. So what we've got here, we've got the Nokia 8s, the Nokia 7 Plus, and the Nokia 6, which all ship with Oreo, which is not what we can say so much about other phones on the market right now. We've also got what everybody has been uttering across social media, those who are in Barcelona right now, the Nokia 8 Sirocco, which is just honestly such a sexy name. Like just Sirocco. It's just, the way it rolls off the tongue. So this one has a curved display, probably lending to that whole beautiful name that it's got going for it. Yeah. A glass front and back. It's a 7.5 millimeters thin. That's 1 millimeter thinner than the Galaxy S9 BTW. But the thing that's really, I'm saying, grinding people's gears is it's Snapdragon 835, which I get. I get it. It's a year old. 5.5-inch P OLED display. Yes, that means P means plastic-ish. Dual Zeiss lens on the back, along with a fingerprint sensor, as should be standard in this day and age. The front-facing camera is also a Zeiss lens, which is a nice little marketing add-on there for Nokia. 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. 3260 milliamp battery pack. So that's 3,268 milliamps, which is pretty good for a phone. I mean, if it's running on last year's processor, I imagine this would be pretty energy efficient. As far as phones go, Microsd expansion slot. Oh, yes. Wait, I accidentally jumped forward. Sorry. There is no expansion slot in this one that we are talking about right now. But there is Qi charging, IP67 water and dust resistance. It'll cost 750 euros in April. Also, the Nokia 7 Plus. That's another one that's sort of making the rounds. Not as sexy sounding as Sirocco, but pretty good specs. Aluminum unibody, 6-inch HD Plus display, 16 megapixel front-facing camera, dual 12 and 13 megapixel rear-facing cameras with 2 times optical zoom. Snapdragon 660, putting it there in the mid-range level. 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of storage. This one has the expansion slot that I was mentioning earlier. 3,800 milliamp battery. USB-C charging, which is nice, brings us all to the current standard. Headphone jack, of course, it is there, and also available in April for 400 euros. So nice looking phones from Nokia. Really, really feel like this is where Nokia belongs. I really like seeing it in this Android One space. I'm really excited to see how it performs against the Motorola side of things in the world. I mean, we've got a lot of excitement about the Nokias because there's still a lot of fans out there.
Well, yeah, we were just talking about that last week, how Nokia sold so many smartphones in Q4, 4.4 million, surpassing many others, including Google. Nokia's, don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years. What'd you think, Daniel? Did you get a chance to get any hands-on time with the Nokia devices at the show?
Yeah, plenty. We actually had a bit of a meeting with the HMD at the booth to have a look at the Nokia stuff, and they're quite frankly stunning. The Sirocco is an absolutely beautiful handset. It feels really nice in the hand. It's easy to hold. The 7 Plus, I think, is probably going to be a little bit more popular with fans. It's priced a little bit lower, and it's still got that good mix of specs to sort of blend in. And quite frankly, if you look at the color options they've done, the color options with those like the copper or the iron highlights just look absolutely beautiful.
They're hot.
I tell you what, Flo, they look even better in person. So when you get them in your hand, I thought they were hot when I was looking at renders and things like that. And when you actually get them in the hand, it's like, oh, okay, you've added another layer. So
quick side note, I just want to say, with these first this first batch of phones that we're just talking about at MWC, everyone's bringing it out with the design, and I really appreciate that because I am sick of the boring black phone, and I just love color, and I love edges, and I love gold, and I just love it all.
Yeah, there's a lot of really interesting design notes that we're seeing in even the low and medium tiers, and I feel like that's been the trend that's been increasing for the last couple of years. But it really, I don't know, it helps lift those categories up and make you feel like when you're buying into them, you're not sacrificing. It makes me feel good as a
consumer.
Yeah, totally does.
I feel good about it, even if I've got a phone that's only $400. You know what? If it looks good, who cares?
Yeah.
It's like buying an H&M shirt versus Versace or something. I don't know.